Hell yeah.
Locals are good.
Just want to give you guys an update. When I went out there, it still smelled like Bigfoot, but
Hell
then
yeah, gang.
it stopped. It stopped smelling like Bigfoot while it was
Like-
out there, and then I started
Alright.
thinking, I was like, "Do you think he's
Gone.
standing upwind now?"
Maybe you were caught in between realities where Bigfoot exists and doesn't exist.
Oh yeah.
I don't know. But for these and other stories, subscribe and listen in on the behind the scenes. Join us on Discord,
Oh shit.
and you
What's
can
up?
hear about Bigfoot
Bigfoot.
stalking me. And I'm
Yeah.
not sure whether he's after me or my dog. I don't know which, but he's fucking after us.
What if it's Bigfoot's dog?
New Blair Witch story with Jeff in the backwoods of somewhere.
But now I smell shit.
Ah, man. Alright, are you guys ready to go off to Fantasyland?
Yeah. Never.
Never stopped.
Hey. Alright, here. Let me just top that off. Okay. So, I think we're at chapter 3 of the Veiled Chronicles, Echoes of the Shattered Talisman. It was about 12 hours ago when you guys were all pulled into the war chamber at the Veiled Agency headquarters in Aquanor. You were introduced to each other and given a task to retrieve a gem. They gave you some info, including one of your new party members, which seems to be in the infiltration division within the agency. You guys didn't waste any time and headed right down to the shipwreck and respite, a massive galleon ship that's built into the docks in the Stilts district. Doing some infiltration of your own. You got a member of yours in with the workers. You did some recon on the room and some lookout and waited for Prince Kyle as he entered with his very boisterous, rough and rowdy attitude, and worked his way through the crowd, made his way up to his room. You guys patiently waited, and at the perfect moment took advantage of a good opportunity. Celeste and Nyx gave him a beatdown of a back massage while Figrin was inside, and Cyrus, I used the object that the Veiled Agency gave you to duplicate, and you took the original. Meanwhile, during that, Killian and Otto were making wagers on the laces, straps, and other styles of footwear that were on the deck of the Shipwrecked and Respite. As you guys successfully gained the necklace and the gem, you all made your way down to the deck, met up with Killian and Otto, and went directly back to the Veiled Agency headquarters, where the 6 of you went to the war room that you were introduced in, and you, or did you go to your room, Figrin?
No, we all went to a room together.
Yeah, alright, so, you went there, Figrin placed the gem into the talisman, and your body sunk. And you woke up somewhere else. It's grays and just very ominous setting on a slight hill that goes down hundreds and hundreds of feet, and in the distance you can see just this massive fortress wall and this very imposing structure looming behind it. Figuring, realizing similar magic. You guys had a bit of an exchange, and then I believe you guys all went up the hill, and we left off as you crested the hill, and you saw probably 500 or 600 feet down below you these 7 obelisks that are lit up with the green magic, and they shoot up to the sky. You can hear the where is it? Are you kidding me? You can hear this rhythmic whisper chanting going off like down there. Through the darkness we shall rise, in the ashes claim a prize. Through the night may see mankind, in the end the light he will rise, I believe. Yeah. And as you approach, you see like one peel off from the inner part of this and look up at you guys. You're still, 2 football fields. I'd say it's probably 600 feet above, like at a slight decline. It's not smooth. It's like just cut in rock formations that are under your feet right now. So, yeah, you don't know if you've been noticed or someone looks out. They look your way. So, the floor is yours. What are you doing?
All right, so this is clearly my dream.
I'm gonna go ahead and pinch Otto.
We just need one of you to wake me up.
Pinch.
Ah!
Pinch.
Ow!
You take a.
Still dream, lad.
You take like in Otto's just emanates a little bit longer.
Okay. Sorry. Bye.
Jesus.
All right. If this isn't my dream, then Fig, this is you?
No, it's like in his book a little bit, like as you guys are walking.
This one is, this one may be responsible.
What do you mean?
It's him.
There's no pinching necessary. Vigran believes that the amulet projected us here now. Whenever we are.
I remember last game I actually rolled a really good history check, and the DM told me exactly what time and where we were.
Yeah, it was more like like how many?
It was like 400
ago.
Yeah.
Right, because this is the old battlefield, and I knew in the history that I was taught that's what was here, but it's way after that battle had happened, etc.
Actually, and actually to fit this in, because I must have forgot it. This field is to the east of your homelands. So, like that's why you recall this specific.
Ooh, I actually have a question. Do I know? Are we in the same? I know that we traveled back in time. Are we in the same location that we were in the future?
Absolutely not.
We
Time
travel through time and space to this location. Yeah, it's very interesting. Are we continuing towards the terrifying tower?
And before I answer, can I like bend down and like touch the grass and just see, does it feel real, or is it like I'll say a projection?
It feels real. There's not much. There's like spots of like weeds and stuff. It's more like a stoned
or
crush.
just yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, look, Fig, you worry about when, I'll worry about where. And I'm gonna start to, while we can keep walking towards the ominous tower, I'm assuming. But
actually,
well,
before you hold your thing for 1 sec, because I want to do one more thing with Killian and not break it up. Killian, there's a feature for dwarves, and what skill check is that, guys?
The stonework?
yeah, the stonework.
Yeah.
Is it a history check? Let me double check.
Give him wisdom,
looking.
maybe.
It should say on your racial features.
Yeah. Stone cutting. Whenever you make an intelligence history check related to the origin of stonework, you are considered proficient in the history skill and add double your proficiency bonus to the check.
Yeah. So I want you to roll one of those for me.
Okay.
Please.
So is double of -1 -2?
I think it would be 0.
I think it's 0.
No, I'm just kidding because I add proficiency, so it would be +2 if I double it, because it'd be +1.
Yeah.
That's actually pretty good. 14.
14.
Yeah.
So as you like go down and you find like a weed spot and you like touch it, it feels real. Everything about this is a little unnerving because you don't know when you are, where you are, but it feels like you're here. And you like see some, just some small, like hand-sized stones. And you like pick one up and brush it off and, angle it. And it looks like the Stone Rot Mountain material. I don't know, mineral. But this particular side is because of the sand blasting kind of polish to this. You can tell you're somewhere on the north side of the Stone Rot, the Iron Spire Peak, the home of the Stone Rot dwarves.
Okay. When Otto tells Figurin to do the when and he'll say the where, I'll just run the stones through my hand and just, well, it looks like we're north of the Iron Spire Peak. And just let the gravel crumble.
And if what Celeste says is true, then we are several hundred years before we left. Or so.
All right. Well, the good news is time is relative, and if what Killian says is true, and I'm almost calculating.
It's true.
I'm looking. Hey, Killian, it's not that I don't believe you. I just don't think you're capable of recognizing some of the finer detail that we do, right, Finn? All right, so
I'll pull
all right.
Otto over, put a
Fig.
pebble next to his eyes, and just start pointing out the different little details.
The second he said right, Fig's like,
I'm looking at, like, I'm trying to find. We need to find the sun. Can we see the sun? Can we see the moon? Can we see anything, a light source above us in the sky?
The moon.
Yeah, because it was nighttime when we came here.
Well, none of these stars mean anything to me. Never mind.
that's also a good question, actually. Is it rough? Does it seem to be roughly the same time of night that we left, even though it's 400 years in the past?
Yeah. I mean...
All right, I'm gonna do it.
All right.
DM, what time is it exactly?
It's like probably 3:15 in the morning.
Okay,
Fair
you heard it, folks.
Um,
I don't know what that does for us, but damn, did I use that feat?
I'm gonna flip through my book.
we have several possibilities. One is we figure out how to return home, and we return to the exact moment that we left. Possibility number 2 is time moves relative to our placement in time. So the time that passes while we're here also passes in our own time. So we spend a month here, a month goes by there, possibly. I'm not exactly sure, it's all only theory. This is uncharted territory.
Well, we can go back, correct?
Technically, no.
Theoretically, it is possible.
Yeah, what he said. But technically, no.
Practically, no.
But
Not
maybe. But maybe.
With time.
Is there something you can play with on the amulet? Like,
Do
what you did last time.
Without fear of throwing us 400 years more in the past, I think study and caution is required.
what if you just turn it the other way? Forward.
We also traveled through space. I think you don't understand the magnitude of traveling through space and time. We could arrive 400 years in the future in a volcano.
I don't
I
think
think-
there's protocol for this.
I think we need shelter, and I need time to study the amulet.
How much time?
This is time. At this point, time is relative. I mean,
He's right. I mean, it is really relative to the. But maybe we could build a shelter, and I would say
we need
our main
supplies.
focus is we set up the lab. You know, so we'll build a small shelter. We'll build a lab.
Otto, I think we need civilization.
Oh, right. Wait. So civilization, then the shelter, and then the lab.
I think we
Yes.
need to get away from whatever that was because it didn't sound great.
I am in agreement. We should leave.
I'm gonna say it's about that time. With about 30, 45 seconds of quick conversation going on, the green energy gets bigger, and there's like a cylinder pulse that shoots into the night sky and just hovers there, giving it the weird aurora borealis kind of cascade center off. And you see, as you look down, 7 figures, shadowy. The only difference you can tell from like how you can distinguish them is they're like purple, light pinkish essence that floats up into like circling around this center greenish beam, and the enchantment gets louder and like the octaves start dropping and detuning and getting very, very like jaunt, very creepy, very horrific. I need everybody here to roll me a wisdom saving throw.
Do that. Ooh, that was an 8.
Okay. Cyrus got 17, I think. All right, so figuring.
Yes.
What'd you get?
8.
Sweet. Killian.
15.
15. All right. Celeste.
I also got an 8.
Sweet.
Ooh.
Nyx.
18.
18. Sweet. Otto.
10 here.
10. Okay. So Killian, Nyx, and Cyrus. You notice the 3 other members of your party just look up, like towards where these shadow figures, and they just start slowly walking down
That's
the hill.
not good.
Just consumed and charmed. You 3 just, it's half speed. All right, because you're not, it's not, tripping down. It's a slow walk down, and you guys just feel the need to walk towards the altar. So the series of obelisks that are shooting down. Okay. So
Can I put my can I cast my mage hands in front of them to prevent them from walking?
yeah, it's just, I mean, a mage hand can do like 5-10 pounds. Any one of these, just like it's like holding up, and the guys are just continuing, or a guy and girl.
As soon as the green light emanates and I notice they start walking, I'll grab my amulet and cast my Twilight Sanctuary.
Okay.
So I'll do my Channel Divinity. So everyone gets 4 temporary hit points to start. And then whenever a creature ends its turn in my sanctuary, it will end a charmed or frightened effect.
Question.
Yes.
Tail end of last game, I had cast Pass Without a Trace. Would this break my concentration?
No, I don't. It doesn't do damage. It's more like you're hearing that incantation up above. I feel like Pass Without a Trace is like you throw it up, and then if you take damage, or maybe lose, you're still of mind. You just feel this urge to walk that way. So
Okay.
I mean, I would actually, yeah. Pass Without a Trace is what? How long? An hour?
I was just looking at that. It is an hour. Yep.
Yeah, so it's getting close to the end of it anyways. But
Okay.
okay. So Otto, are you doing anything with your turn, Nyx, in this?
Nyx is going to try to charm one of the. She's gonna try to charm. Who got? I missed that. Who
Celeste,
got?
Figrin, and Otto are currently.
Oh, so all. Okay, so Nyx is gonna go after Celeste and try to charm Celeste.
Okay. What's your charm saving throw?
It is a 13.
All right, so that's a charisma 13 there, Celeste.
Do I have to roll against it or?
Yeah. Roll
Okay.
a charisma saving throw.
And Nyx is going to sing a lovely tune to "Baby Please Don't Go."
Baby, come back.
Oh gosh. So unfortunately, I get advantage on being charmed, and
'Cause
so
you're an elf.
that's a 17.
Yes.
Yikes!
Yeah.
The elf.
So this is
That
this
usually works.
this is great. Cyrus is like looking for strategic points. Like he starts to see this, and he's doing what he does, and examining, everything he can. Nyx, you try to sway Celeste back your way, and it's difficult. The enchantments, the echoes of these figures up is just, it's like they're all using thaumaturgy times 10, and you just can't get his attention enough for it. And at that time, that's when Killian, you grab your symbol, your katha, and like a sphere wraps around and disconnects everything for a second and comes back down, and you guys now all can see Figrin, Celeste, and Otto are about 15 feet down from where you guys are, and as you notice you've been moving down a little bit, and now you're still probably 500 feet away, but you're still up on this, and the incantation just going on for this round and the next round. And as it starts the next round, right before you guys pick back up, just a bit of silence. And the green just goes as far as you can see before it sucks back down in. And the obelisks go dark, and the 7 dancing souls are gone. And you can see this massive creature down at the bottom of this hill start kicking up dust and running around and just looking for something to kill. All right, it's back to you guys.
Just confirming, am I still charmed walking towards it, or did that end?
No, all your charms are broken by
Okay.
the Killian's.
Kieran, Killian's.
Heard. Strange.
I'll look at Nyx.
Well, team leader,
We should be getting out of here now.
lead.
Let's go to that tower
I'll
now.
follow Nyx.
I can't hold this forever.
Where are you going?
Was there not someplace behind us that there was a tower off in the distance? No,
That's what we were walking
between them.
towards.
that's
Right.
where we're.
Yeah. There
They
wasn't.
were-
I mean, you guys didn't really. It was more like just this 100 acres of open field, right? Like
Got it,
open battlefield, and then as you crest the hill goes down 600 feet to where there was a landing with these obsidian obelisks, and then hundreds of feet past that, the fortress walls. And that, I mean, it's still really far off in the distance. And now, in between you and that fortress is this monster that you can see from 500 feet away in the dark. We'll put it that way.
While we're walking, can I take a look at the amulet?
Yeah.
Are we walking towards the tower?
And
I'm following
No,
wherever
no,
Nick
no.
is going.
We're gonna walk back. We're gonna walk back so that we're not seen. Back where we came from, down the hill, down the crest of the hill, just for a moment to kind of get our bearings. The only way to civilization is through that beast, and I don't know if we're ready for that. There's nothing in the guidelines about this.
are we still charmed by that stuff?
No, you're
Okay.
trying
Not
to.
sure.
Also, I need
I may have missed
stealth checks as you guys make your way back up and over. I will say the pass without a trace is still good, because we're pushing
We're on the
an
cusp
hour
of
in
it
this.
fizzling.
Yeah.
That's plus 10, right?
Yep.
Oh, stop. I'm trying to.
Oh.
I like watching Mike roll stealth checks for this guy. Makes me
It
happy.
kills me, Andy.
Okay, I'm gonna go around the same order. Figuring.
Sorry, I was having an issue with my dice. Oh, it was a natural 20 plus 2.
Plus 10, so that's a 32. Perfect.
yeah.
Killian.
15
Nice. With the plus 10?
with the plus 10.
All right.
Disadvantage.
Celeste.
The 31.
31. Okay. Nix
25.
and Otto.
28 here.
Sorry, 23 for Nyx. 23, not 25.
And I think Cyrus got no, it would be 21. So Killian, it's like you turn and now you're climbing up these like cliffs, and it's like 5 to 7 feet, and then 20 feet of flat surface before you get up to the peak. You just get this sense that like not that you're getting left behind, but you are in the tail of the pack, and you saw that beast. Your divine sense lets you know that there is something that's going on here. But you get up to the top, and well, you're used to being like, oh shit, hey, you did a pretty good job.
My stubby legs don't take me that far, all right? A little slower.
Then you make it up to the top. You guys can crest the hill, come back down. Now you get to see this from a different perspective and in heightened senses. I will let everybody roll a perception check to take in the surroundings here.
Two.
Figuring. 2. Killian.
2.
16.
16. Celeste.
9.
Nyx.
8.
Otto.
7.
7. Okay.
We are the worst. We are the fucking worst. Although, to be fair, I blame Killian, who should have made this one.
What did I do?
He did good.
Hey,
Killian,
I didn't get to
job.
say anything yet. You guys are
I don't know
level.
what I saw yet.
You guys are level 3.
You don't know what I've
DCs aren't
seen.
25 or anything.
I'm not telling Otto anything I
Yeah.
see.
All right. So as
I'm gonna be looking
Killian,
over at Killian's
this
shoulder.
is how it
the whole
happens.
time.
This is how it happens. Killian, you get to the top. You realize that you went. Everybody went undetected, and this beast is still, even further away from you. So distance is good. As you like turn around, the moon is now to your back and lighting this up. You can look down about 15 feet, and you can see the rest of your party member looking around frantically, having a moment, or just disinterested.
Disinterested.
Yeah, I know. I didn't want to. Just trying to think of everybody, and you look off, and you can see about maybe 600-700 feet a small structure that you didn't notice when you were on the ground level, but from this peak, you could see something out there. It's far off, but I probably. I should stop
Alright,
putting
so
numbers
meanwhile,
to
I'm
this.
talking
How
with-
about
I'm
time?
talking
It's
with
probably
Big
like a
Ring.
10-minute walk.
Okay.
I'm basically like just like talking Figurin's ear off the whole time. I'm like whispering shit about all these dummies with us, and
Who's-
also listing like my insecurities, but also things that I notice along the way. And then I'm gonna mention that I think he's been really good at his last lesson, and then I think that his mimicry has been, pretty good. I think we're making really good strides, and that next week maybe we're gonna try to work on sarcasm. Yeah.
Who would be closest to me?
Celeste and Nyx, and
Yeah.
and then on the opposite side you can see, Otto just
Figurin's just trying to ignore Otto while he looks at the amulet.
I'll-
Nyx looks at Celeste and says, "Can you pinch me? Can you just pinch me, please? Like."
I'll
She
pinch
punches
her.
you in the shoulder.
actually
ow,
one
ow.
She's
one
not
thing
gonna pinch you.
before one thing before you do the scene. I let
God,
you,
I bruise
set
easily.
that, is Tim did look at the talisman.
Yes.
Okay, so as you look at it, the gem that sits it was at the 12 o'clock position, the one you put in, I believe. Behind it, now that you have that glow, like it glows, the talisman's, probably a half-inch thick, and you can see gears behind it. Like shifting gears. But as you pay attention to it, it looks like they're currently going counterclockwise. And you didn't notice this before when you didn't have the gem. This just seemed like, a fucking amulet, of sorts. So now you see that. And Otto, I'll say you're standing right next to Figurin.
Well, I'm gonna point it out to him
Yeah.
if he doesn't.
Yeah, you.
I'm gonna. Otto, look at the mechanical.
Like I was
machination.
saying, with the what?
Look at these. How you say gears turning. Counter.
Those are
Clockwise.
cogs, but I understand where you're coming.
Right. Clocks. They turn mechanically. Are you familiar?
I am. DM, does this feel familiar in any way?
It's like Figurin, you hand it off to Otto.
Yeah. I show it to him very closely first.
That's fine. That's fine. That's good enough. Almost like Otto, your breath, like your heart skips a beat. You lose your breath for a second. Is this looks like something your family built? Just the craftsmanship of it. It's old. And as you look at the gears, they're spinning slowly and counterclockwise. You really focus and you can catch the stamp on one of them as it spins past, like right underneath the 12 o'clock position. You see the stamp.
What
Make-
are your thoughts?
I want to say, like, without having time to really sit down and discern this, you know, this isn't just like an intelligence check in the field kind of thing, but you do
Yeah.
get that. Unless you guys want to sit down and.
No, not the appropriate time.
Yeah, we'll dissect this one later.
Yes, and I'll tuck it away.
Just wait till the meatheads fall asleep.
Meathead? What is a meathead?
It's just a pejorative for all the people that aren't as
Aren't
smart as...
all creatures made of meat in their heads?
Oh, yes. I know. But it's like we're pretending that people that aren't as smart as
I am
us-
less interested in this. Nish, are we leaving?
I'm pretending if this is healthy, listening to this and just letting it go
Yeah, Nix is
unanswered.
there the entire time. Like, the entire
I
time.
was
Like,
gonna say, anybody with a passive perception over 10?
I really feel like we need. And she's saying this while applying like some makeup to her arm where Celeste has pinched her.
Killian.
Celeste, Nix. And I'll just point. This structure over there. Can you see it?
That one that's only about like 10 minutes away?
Hey!
I was gonna say like 9.5. But all right.
How did I miss
see it?
that?
if I stand up close to Killian, can I see it?
Yeah, if you get up
If I
to the
look
top,
into
like
his
the 10
arm?
feet, you can see it.
Yeah. Okay.
I suggest we find shelter. Is
I-
that good, shelter?
I think that's our best chance for shelter.
Shelter. It's not gonna
Very
be your
good.
warm bed, but
Or unfortunately not.
I hate all of this. This is
Agreed.
exactly why I work desk
Except-
jobs.
Well,
I love all.
Well, let's go hate all of this in the safe room that's about 10 minutes away.
If you
It's
weren't a
so just
bard, I'd make you take psychic damage.
Yeah,
So-
I hope you know, like, when I'm pinching my temple, like, that's meant for my character and it's
Oh, yeah.
meant to be in character.
So we're all like up on a hill looking out.
Yeah. Killian pulls you up, and you guys can now see about 10-minute walk away.
10 and a
a
half.
structure,
I'm short.
Yeah, that's true. It might be 12 minutes for you.
I'm not that short.
Weather like?
It's dry. It's hot. Actually, right now it's probably cool because it's at night. But this is like you're in the deserts of like Arizona right now.
That sounds disgusting. Can I just state random weather facts to anyone who's close to me?
If you do it quietly.
You're gonna listen.
It's quite obvious. So it's basically just desert terrain between here and there. Is that
Yeah.
the general?
Yeah. I mean, there are little spots of weed tufts, but it's more rock and crushed material than that. And the wind is, it's like you guys get off of the little hill and start walking into this open area. The wind is swirling,
I'd like to stay towards the back just to keep myself between the monster and them.
All right, I'll be in the front-ish with the superior dark vision.
I don't know about that.
120 feet dark vision, but okay.
And then I'm guessing it's Figurinato in the middle.
I have no dark vision.
No, you do. I cast it before we left.
I
It was
do actually.
you-
I have a lot. I have a lot of dark vision right now. But
It was
I have
you,
dark
Otto,
vision.
and I believe Celeste.
But what can you guys shout out the marching order again? I'm kind of
So it's gonna go.
You know,
so it's-
Nix, where do you want to be? Are you in the front or the back?
I'll go front.
Okay.
I also have dark vision.
Perfect. So it's Celeste and Nix up front, Figurin and Otto in the middle, and then Cyrus will be just in front of Killian.
Yep. Yeah, I'd definitely bring up the back.
All right. All right. So you guys walk for about 10 minutes. Actually, hold on. You walk for about 11 minutes.
I thought you said this was 10 minutes.
You said it was 10 minutes.
As you come up to this like sandstone, like about 20-foot octagonal structure that looks like it used to be almost like a lighthouse or a guard tower that is like crumbled now into about like a 15-20 foot section. It's open in the center as you like come up to it, and there is just like an old tough hide that is tied at 3 places. Well, the 4th point is the rope is broken free and it's just flapping in the wind. That looks like it gives protection from above. As you Celeste and Nix, as you approach this, one like third of it is just open, and it's on the back side from where the wind is, and you can see that it's dug down into like the basement. So as you like start to enter, you slide down 10 feet into this like sand. And there's a little fire pit in the center of it with some logs that have been put out upon inspection, maybe a day or more, because of there's no temperature to them. You can see like a couple like rolled bags, like stuck in one of the points with like a piece of like 1x12 wood that's just like put on top of it, holding them down or giving them some protection from this. Also, after about this being here for now past an hour, this wind is tiring. Like the sand, the little just it's constant pressure. You feel like you're not getting like a chance to really recover. But you guys make it to this. Do we want to break there, or do we want to do this next and then break?
Next and then break?
Okay.
Sure,
All right.
yeah.
Yeah, let's break down.
Here. Are we resting here now? This
Don't think we're going to get much rest, but
I would love to go home. Wouldn't that be? Can you imagine?
Some
if we were-
common ground we can all.
Wouldn't that be
That's all
great?
agree
I
upon.
know. And I know that we all think that that's really wonderful, but like, imagine it from my perspective.
Wait,
I'm
hold on.
not- Oh,
And you guys now
That was
get
good.
into
That was
this
good.
That's supposed to
structure.
mean.
The wind
That was
is
pretty
not killing you. The sand's not blowing. You do have protection once you're in this. So as Otto, you start talking and you're walking down and
I mean, it's nice that we came upon it. That's great, but
not bad for a meathead.
I should. Yeah,
You
it's not
just
terrible.
again.
You're right. He's right, Fig. And I'll nudge Fig, and I'll be like, "See, he gets it."
No, please do not pitch, Otto.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Fig. I didn't mean it was a reaction. But look, this is horrible. And if I had just stayed behind my desk, working in the lab, none of this
You would
would
not
have
have
happened.
experienced the first of time travel of any arcane practitioner.
That's fair. That is fair. Hey, Fig, I've been meaning to ask you, can you help me make some lenses?
Well, not now.
Okay, but like later.
Perhaps when we return to our own time.
Okay, yeah. I got some new designs I wanted to.
But maybe if we don't, like, that'd be a cool hobby you guys could like figure out.
I'm gonna realize
whenever we
everyone
get
there.
to that, like, I don't know, maybe sooner or later.
Okay.
I
Look, Nyx has some good ideas. Fig, we gotta talk. You know what I mean? You and me.
no, I do not.
Well, I'll explain it when we get to it.
All right.
So, question. Does this area seem like the hundreds of years earlier barren expanse that I've been through before?
Yeah, it's just different, because
Right.
it's
Time
like
and
you don't remember the tower that was here, that you're in right now on your path. You
right. I didn't have the no.
Yeah.
I had to rough it. Cool. So I reassured the group, we should probably stay here because it may not run into any other forms of respite between here and wherever we go.
I prefer to be at the shipwreck and respite.
Obviously.
Preferably tomorrow.
I would prefer to be home, which
Although
is where I started before
I prefer to be anywhere but here. Like, honestly.
But Nyx, it isn't that bad. Take a swig. And
So
I'll hand her it.
Figrin, Nyx, you're on my team. All right, shall we take a vote and just go home?
It's not as easy as that. Cyrus will chime in and be like, "We are here. We need to find a way back."
Yes, all right. And I'll pull out the amulet and start to inspect it some more. Figuran will work on the amulet while you all figure out what else to do.
Well, we might as well make the best of our situation and set up temporary camp in this spot for right now.
Yes, Figuran will study amulet. You set up camp.
I'll assist in just trying to patch up any of the holes in the existing structure. Just try to make it a little bit more windproof.
Okay.
I'm going to help clear out the area and
I just thought of something. Can I cast Identify on the amulet?
Hey! Yeah, that's where we're gonna go to break.
You have successfully cast the Identify spell.
I don't fucking know what a wizard does, man. Is this what a wizard does?
Unlocked.
You learn nothing.
Are you gonna do it
Just
on the
wizard shit?
amulet or on the gem?
Oh, fuck. I'll do it twice, man. We're set up camp.
All right. We'll be back in about 10-15 minutes and find out what it is. on vocals too. Good, we're back. Okay. So, figuring.
Yes.
Which one are you identifying first?
Oh God, I think I want to identify the gem first,
Okay.
and then I want to identify the amulet. Or would I do the amulet first because I had it first?
I don't. You tell me.
So
Man.
like order of operations. I think I amulet because I've had it longer.
Okay. Amulet. All right. Let me get back to where are my notes?
And I'm
Okay.
ritually casting it, so it's gonna take like 20 minutes to do
Yeah,
both
that's
these.
fine. Otto is patching up the holes with rocks. Killian is drinking with Nyx. Cyrus is keeping an eye out.
I'll light a fire too.
Yeah, and Celeste, what are you doing? Well, this is happening. Everybody's.
I'm clearing out the campsite for any like junk or rocks or anything that'll just flattening it out.
So
I'll send my
you
mage
guys-
hand to
if
do
it-
something.
Roll me an.
if anyone sees, go ahead.
What's your passive
ahead.
investigation, Celeste?
Ooh, passive. Oh, it's not that great. It's a 9.
9. Okay.
Mm.
Go for it, Tim.
Oh, I'll just say, if anyone sees Fig, he's taking a piece of quartz out of his bag, a quartz crystal, and he is drawing runic circles in draconian on the ground, like in the dirt, with it. And in the center of those runes, he puts down a pearl in the center of it. Well, he puts down the amulet, and he puts the pearl on top of the amulet in the center of this rune, what he drew with the quartz.
Yeah, and as the arcane energies start to wash over and consume the talisman, revealing the secrets to the caster. And Otto, you can see this, you were assisting. A projection. Actually, wait, hold on. Yeah, you see like a slight projection of a past that's older, or actually not older. It's roughly the same vintage that you're in. You see 7 figures and 7 gems. You see the crafter making this, and it's like a flash through a decade in a matter of 10 seconds. As that image shimmers, as a gem starts pulsing, revealing the intricate layers of gears that are in this now. What you can imagine is like a clockwork, arcane powered amulet, a talisman. Figure it. The connection to good and evil on this feels like it's the thinnest of lines. As you consume and you identify, you understand that this talisman is but a key to a divine gate, or an undivine gate. You realize that this is what is keeping an evil deity trapped away. discover with that this very powerful artifact, well attuned to this talisman, once per day, you can adjust, or you can add, you can shift time, giving +5 to one person in an initiative. Well attuned to this amulet, once per day, you can use your reaction to make an attack roll against you at disadvantage. It's like a time shift, a slowdown. And once per day, you can freeze, pause time, having damage to an ally that is within 30 feet of you. And as you identify, you can feel the and actually this is probably where Otto would come in and be like, but see that gear and that gear and these clogs, you know, there's infinite power to this, but unlocking it is the puzzle. The next, and this is the question that I ignored all week because you didn't cast Identify, so I didn't want to give you the name. This is the Gem of Temporal Resistance, and as you identify this, you find that this gem is home to here. Like, you can feel its essence, and this is what you believe immediately as you cast Identify. What pulled you here was this gem. This gem, you can once per day give an ally advantage on intelligence saving throws for the day. It recharges at night, and you also feel that if certain transmutation spells were cast using this, they could possibly be more effective.
Sure.
As in, if you cast haste or slow, you get a +2 to your DC on those two spells. Or just, it would be just on slow. Haste is willing, but actually, so this is what I'll say, because I didn't think that through. Haste will give you an extra 5 rounds, and slow will give you a +2 if you use that. This is just something that is.
Oh, my transmutation spell. You can tell me what it does extra when I want to do it.
Perfect.
Or when I get it.
After this, you know what got you here, and you're starting to unlock the why. You guys are borderline exhausted. Otto, it's getting close to like 4:30, 5 o'clock in the morning, The sun is actually starting to break as you guys fully make camp on the far horizon, and you can just feel like in one corner, maybe it's Cyrus is sitting out as the sun comes up. Whew, that's hot. And he moves his way into the shade.
Friends, I've made progress.
We go home?
Not quite, unfortunately. I know that the gem that we were sent to retrieve must have already traveled in time to the future, because its home is here in this time. And I believe that in trying to reach back to its home time by putting it in combination with this talisman is what brought us all here. Unfortunately, I don't think I can bring us back yet without either something tethered to our time or altering the mechanical machinations of this amulet, which I hope my friend Otto here can help me with. But this will take some time. And I do not have all of the tools or knowledge to do that here.
Can't we just pull the gem out? We put it in, it brought us here. Pull it out, bring us back.
That's not how magic works.
We haven't tried it.
That's not how the Force works.
Wow. I don't know. I can't logically think of why I wouldn't try, except our collective demise. But sure, I'm gonna see if I can take the amulet out. I'm gonna see if it budges. I'm not gonna pull it out, but I'm gonna see if it's possible.
If I remember, you put it in there pretty.
Wait.
So, yeah, Otto. Is there something you wanted to do?
Yeah. I want to pull my watch out.
All right.
Tap it a little. Wind it a little. Is it even moving?
Your watch?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, it's moving. Time's going. As you look at it, though.
All right, never mind. You know what? Fig, destroy it. Destroy time. Or
No.
We rip it apart.
Jeff just doesn't give me a second to ask him a fucking question. He's like, scorched earth! Fucking send it!
Or
you can roll me an intelligence check. An investigation.
Actually,
I would say this is an investigation, and as you pull your watch out, I think Otto would look at the gears knowing the origins of the talisman. And I'm putting words into your mouth because you're level 3. And I'm steamrolling you here for these.
Investigation, you said?
Yeah, you can assist. But this is me.
Oh,
or
okay,
you can give Otto. You can give
With
Otto
advantage?
advantage.
Yeah, I'll give him advantage.
Thank fucking God. Oh, yes. All right. 25.
25. All right. So you've worked on your father's watches. I would probably say your grandfather's watches. You only watched your dad repair because they were so delicate and of a vintage that you were, not that you were capable, but it took a finer hand. It's that dad, like, you learn by watching and you don't touch the really fine shit because you're still a kid. in my eyes.
Holding the flashlight.
Yeah, exactly. But you know, as you look at your watch to the talisman, the gears are turning clockwise. Time's still going. Something's up with this. And what'd you say your investigation was?
25.
Wow. Okay.
Thanks for the help.
Figuring uses his arcane abilities to give you a light and to help you focus, and looks at you, and you see those clockwork gears and like the pinhole where you would drop a pin to stop them all in line if you wanted to like hold the watch in place. And you pull out your toolkit and you find the right rod and you stick it in there, and as you get down 3 layers you feel resistance. And as you get your goggles out and really look at this, you can see that one of the gears is off its axis. And that's what must be causing this reverse rotation. You get your tools out. Go ahead. Give me. Jeez, I don't know your sheet. How are you with dexterity? You're good at dexterity. All right, give me a acrobatics check. Or sleight of hand.
Show us your dex.
How's the 13?
It's you don't have a table. The wind's whipping. This environment is just everything that you don't need when dealing with delicate parts like this. Can you fix it? You believe so, but not here. Not right now.
Killian, you said we were near where?
Well, we're just north of the. Hold on.
Stone Rock. Where's the map?
Just north of the Iron Spire Peaks.
Yeah, which is where the Stone Rot dwarves call home.
Yeah.
How far to the nearest city that you remember?
Weeks? Like, you're close, but you're still out in the middle of nowhere. And this is one thing with this campaign and where you guys create counts is fucking huge. It is.
I know the stone. Would it help build?
But you could find the way.
I can try, but I don't think we're close at all. I mean, look at there's no fucking mountains. I mean, what? There's like an expanse.
I'll look over to Nyx. What other options do we have?
I mean, we try to go back via the amulet, or we I don't know.
I think we need more.
I don't think it's smart to go knock on the door of that fortress.
No, I think we need more tools, more supplies to study this amulet more to get us home.
What types of tools? What types of supplies?
Magnifying glass, tinker's tools,
I've got
fresh
some of
water,
those.
a good night's sleep.
Have we tried just pulling
possibly
the
a
gem out?
Nyx will gesture to her mage hand. Are you getting this? Are you writing this down, or do I have to write this?
I will look at Killian and I will jiggle the jet to see if I can take it out.
Okay. It's in there pretty good. I mean, you could get it out with your tools if you really wanted to, but you'd have to bend the grommets
But
back.
do I think that's gonna do anything?
No. No.
Here, I'll pull it out.
You will not touch, or I will
I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't
have
do that.
to resort to physical violence.
Yeah, something tells me when he gets physical, it's just not going to be great for anyone.
Actually, guys, I have
Probably
a
for him.
multi-tool in my pocket if anyone needs it. Like, I have this tool you could use.
Figurin's got a point here. I think that third item here is probably the most important. A good night's rest. I think we're all trying to come up with ideas, and
We cannot
it's
work in this condition.
Look,
No.
I just don't. I feel like you're undercutting
Even-
my
even us
idea.
neat
I've
brains.
got a multi-tool, and I carry it in my pocket. And I'm just. It would be really cool if we could use it.
All
Yeah.
brains are meat.
He's not wrong, Nix.
did I say he was wrong?
Look,
No.
guys, I have a tool, like right here in my pocket. I carry it
Hey,
with me, like all
We
the
got
time.
we get it.
Constitution saving throw, guys.
Oh, Jesus.
Boy.
Not great. Oh,
7!
All right. You're starting to feel exhausted. Killian.
Is it magic?
Yeah.
Is it magic?
No.
You're sleepy. You're sleepy, Otto.
24.
You're fucking. You're good. Celeste.
It's a 5, unless I add that 20 you gave me before. But yeah, it's a 5.
You're just fucking feeling. You're exhausted, man.
Mm-hmm.
Nix.
18.
18. All right. I mean.
Yeah.
You're
Nine
not your
here.
favorite environment, but you're doing your best. You know. And Otto, what was yours?
9 here.
Yeah.
But before I pass out, I'm gonna hand my multi-tool to Figrin and remind him that there's a knife inside it. And it's important that, like, when you have it, to always remind people that you have a knife.
And then Otto passes out.
Sleep tight. Don't let the
Take
heads
this.
bite.
Figrin, take this. You might need it. There's a knife inside it. Tell people about it.
I'll lean over to Nix to be like, I don't think we should be giving either of them a knife.
I mean,
I can literally.
we probably shouldn't have
shoot
given them
fire out
an
of my head.
amulet either.
Oh, look what that caused.
Figuring you follow, you like lean up against the rock. Celeste, like, you know, you've been making this spot in the sand. You know, you just kind of curl up and you see Cyrus, like, already with, like, sitting on the opening with his hands crossed. His head is, you know, in the sleeping position. He's leaning up against Nix and Killian. You guys are the only ones awake. Winds whipping. The sun is now coming up. You can feel the heat of the day, and you already can tell that this is shitty.
I'm not gonna lie. This is gonna fucking suck. Take a swig. Pass it off to her. I can take first watch if you want.
Sure. I think that sounds good, actually. I only need a quick little something, anyways.
Wait, Celeste, aren't you asleep?
She like wakes up says it. And then fucking.
I think wow, that one talks in her sleep.
Trance. It's all trance.
I'll tell you what, she's a brilliant fighter. I put a lot of money on her. Well, I would have.
Yeah, I know. Like she pinched me earlier. Man, that hurt. Yeah. All right. Just I'll take second watch if that's fine.
Yeah.
I shouldn't need too much, but a little nightcap if you don't mind. All right. Thank you.
And then I'll do first watch.
All right. Roll me our first perception check for night watches. I love night watches. It's just more like a day watch, so.
I was gonna say it's like a day watch, right?
Just to be real.
Oh, that's cocked. That's not great. Perception, you said?
Yep.
That is a solid 9.
Solid 9.
Yeah, the booze is hitting.
The booze is hitting. The heat in your armor is just it's not a good feeling, you know. Along with like where you have to be to get a watch, the sand like gets in between the leathers and the steels and your skin, and it's just you know, you're starting to wish already before you even start traveling that you had some of that some baby powder.
Yeah.
You know.
It's scratchy. It's rough. Some chafing.
But 3 hours go by and you feel like you're reaching the max of your, you know, your mana drain, your life.
Yeah.
You know, you're catching yourself and you realize you have to wake someone else up.
All right. I will, because what Nick said, I'll go over, I'll nudge Nick's a bit, and I'm sorry, I can't go much longer. And
That's okay. That's okay. I think it was like one REM cycle.
Sure, whatever that is. Here, you can have this for tonight if you want, and I'll hand her and just fall asleep before I even hand it to her.
Like a little bit of the dust that kicks up and covers, like, you know, Otto's leg is now.
I'm using it as a pillow.
Yeah. Nix, you find the most comfortable spot you can for watch and keep your eye out.
The 9 plus. You said perception. 11.
Okay. So your shift goes from like, we'll say 9 to 12 daytime, and it's just the heat, the sun just starts beating. You can see like probably Otto and Killian, like Killian's leg, Otto's legs are like starting to be in the sun, and like just immediately like the golden glow that they start to get from this heat, like they're sun tanning just their legs. I mean, most of them are covered, so, but it's just hot, and windy, and the sand is kicking up, so every time you think you might see something, it shifts, and you realize it was just the way the sand was shifting. Second shift, who are you waking up for the last one?
I know we didn't talk about it, but Nyx is gonna wake up Celeste. You said you trance, right?
Yes. Yep.
All right. So you should be good to like take on this last watch, right?
Yeah, you look.
It's just like way too hot, and I need I need like some water or something, or just I
Mhm.
need to not think. I just need to not think.
Mhm. Go lay down.
Hey, thanks.
Cool.
Yeah, roll a perception, Celeste.
Perception checks. That's 8.
Nate?
Not good.
Um, just keep your eye out, and the sun like starts to swing around the opening, and you can now see like Otto and Killian's faces. You don't notice this, because you rolled an 8. But Killian and Otto, both of you are gonna wake up with sunburn on your face. It's just piercing. But your 3 hours goes.
If I look outside with the sun high up, I get like sun blindness for like
Yeah.
a little bit.
Yeah, I would imagine you're kind of like tucked in, in the corner and using your peripherals. But it's fucking crazy. It's hot. But you somewhat know this heat. Your 3 hours goes by. Otto and Killian, as you come to, man, your faces hurt. They hurt.
We're not fucking back home. Oh.
Yeah, you touch your face and you immediately wince. It's like you just spent, 16 hours on the beach sunbathing.
I'll just look over to Celeste. Could at least turn me over. Sit up.
I had no idea.
I forget you're a drow. Just
Ooh.
lean back.
I'm all singed on one side.
Oh boy, this is gonna be good. He's crouching.
Welcome to the outdoors.
I just want to go back home.
Certainly. What is plan for today?
Well, so we got. Let's see. I'm gonna consult my list here. We have a good night's rest. Check. Tinkerer's tools and a magnifying glass, I believe, is the next in the order.
Check. I got that.
You got both of that?
Oh yeah.
Oh, word?
Yeah.
Why didn't you say that last night?
I really think it was that good night's sleep that we were really missing. So
That was number 1. You're right.
yeah.
Look, I tried to. I feel like sometimes some of you, how do I say it? Some of you people don't listen to me when I'm trying to talk. You know what I mean?
Can I ask who has not listened to you?
I'm gonna stare right at Celeste.
I feel like someone's talking to me, and I just
Yeah, I feel like that too, Celeste. All right.
Don't worry. We listen to you, buddy, and I'll pinch him in his little sunburn.
We search
Do we
for
have any way to fix
civilization.
this?
I missed that. What?
what'd you say?
I was gonna say, do we have any way to fix this? The sunburn, that is.
Stay out of the sun.
Right. Okay, well that's
Do you have any aloe?
that's see now we're talking. See, Killian.
I can check my disguise kit. I don't believe aloe is a part of it.
Don't think healing words can help us.
No.
Just rub charcoal.
And wait,
All
I
right.
do have some perfume if you would like it to smell better. And you know what? I would like it to smell better just a little bit in here. It's a little
is
rank. It's
tempting.
a little
That is-
rank.
This is more like a lesser restoration.
All right, go ahead and spray it. Do it.
Oh god.
Cure
No.
wounds.
I spray it and then you walk into it.
Oh. I've seen this before.
Yeah.
Some of my cousins are forest gnomes.
Okay.
So I'll dance through it like
Oh.
a fucking hippie.
Yeah. It hurts. It hurts.
While they're doing that, I'll head
How you
over
know
to Figrin.
it's working.
I'll head over to Figrin and just put my hand on his shoulder and just say, "Look, our only way out of this is probably you," and I'll cast guidance on him.
All right. Otto, assist me
Of course.
if you have the tools.
Sure. Of course. I mean, I'm gonna do a little math.
Nice.
You know what? Cyrus is really intelligent. He's gonna pull a couple blankets out of his bag and cover up the entrance to block the wind from you, and then suggest that you grab the piece of wood that was on the beds and you make a table for it.
I can construct the table pretty quick.
Yeah, there you go. All right, I'll get the ropes and I'll tie off this. Celeste, help me get this blankets closed up so we can get the wind and sun out of here.
I have a question. Sorry, I didn't ask this. We have all our. Do we have our spell components for things that are consumed, or do I need to collect that stuff?
Anything
Did
that
we
you
start
have,
with this?
you have.
Yeah.
You know, the spells that you have,
Okay. Yeah.
you have that stuff.
So at least one casting of it.
Yeah. And I mean, one casting
Okay,
if it's a dollar amount. If it's just like a non-dollar amount, then you can cast it multiple times.
Yeah. Okay. I'm going to cast. I'll look at Otto. I am doing this, right? Or you are doing this.
No, I think I'm just helping. You're doing this.
Nice.
This
No,
might
take
be
out-
a combined effort. For sure.
All right. Try then.
I will.
Nix is gonna
think-
play a
I have-
tune and give them both bardic inspiration.
Ooh.
I have to think about this like Figrin. Figrin trusts his skills more than he does Otto. So I'm going to take a pearl to your forehead, and I'm going to cast Fortune's Favor on you. And that pearl is gone.
So we have advantage and bardic inspiration on Figrin. We have bardic inspiration and fortune's favor on Otto.
And
Yes.
Figrin has guidance.
Yes.
Can you tell we've been rolling bad?
Hey, we're just prepared, man. And I can kernel shift if I fuck up. So
All right. And
I will take care of the arcane. Otto, you deal with the mechanical. And we will try to get these gears to move in the correct manner for the enchantment to work correctly, however that may be.
Got it. Consider
You tell me what to roll, DM, because I don't know what the fuck I'm doing, but
all
I'm
right.
fucking
So
with shit.
actually, for this, I like this. It's gonna be another. You know what? We can do an intelligence with proficiency for Otto. Because I'm gonna make Figrin roll me an Arcana check because you're using your.
Okay, I'm also going to take one of my horns that are floating, and I'm going to cast light on it. so I can see.
So yeah, so now you have your work lamp. All right.
Yep, exactly.
And figuring roll me Arcana.
Okay.
Figuring's using his magic to like kind of focus and hold the talisman in place as Otto busts out his tinker tools, gets his punches and his little tweezers and everything, and you go in to perform surgery on this. Arcana?
I roll a 23. 23.
23. All right, and Otto with the intelligence. You can with proficiency. You're proficient in intelligence rolls.
$16.
16. Is that with your inspiration?
Oh no. What is that? D6 right now? What's?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, a 6. Oh yeah. So I'm sorry. 22.
22. Figuring. No
Yes, sir.
one comes close to your concentration. As you get your manipulations out with the lights, guiding Otto's eyes, and you just channeling your like continuing your engagement and attunement to the talisman, keeping it float in a perfect spot so it's not messed up, so it's not broken further. Otto gets in at the last second, releases the pins, the pin that was holding all of the clogs together, and it starts to half turn counterclockwise before the gear drops in, and you see all the gears drop in line, and you see the gem of temporal resistance start to glow again. As you look to everybody else, that purple energy
Hold on to your meatheads.
exudes out and wraps around all of you. As it starts swirling around, you can see your images start to go transparent. As you're shunted through time. And everybody roll me a d20.
I rolled an 8.
Natural 20.
Okay.
I got a 12.
Killian?
I got a 4.
All right. And Otto?
I got a 3.
Nice.
Wait, so who was over? All right, we got the natural 20. Were you all under 10?
I got a 12.
A 12. The rest of you were under
And
10.
Cyrus had to.
Oh, Cyrus, here. I got it. He got a 5. I almost just said Marlo. Nix, roll me a d6, please.
It's a 1.
It's a 1. Okay. Okay. Can I get Killian, Figurin, and Otto to mute, please, or deafen?
Devin.
I guess I don't. All right.
One sec.
Alt tab Windows.
Alt 4, close everything.
Okay. Next. You come to in a bed in a chamber of the Veiled Agency. You like wake up in this room and you can see Celeste next to you, just showing signs of consciousness. And then you see Figurin, Killian, Cyrus, and Otto all pass the fuck out on these beds. And as you wake up, Thaddeus, you see come through the door immediately. What happened? What did you guys do?
We obviously were successful in our mission. A little bit too successful, if you ask me. We made our way back with the gem, and the amulet, and I don't know, teleported somewhere before time, somewhere not here,
Made your way
far
back?
from here.
What do you mean, made your way back? We found you passed out in the war room. All of your bodies lifeless.
Just laying there.
Just laying there.
Nyx is gonna shoot like a concerned look at Celeste to see how she's processing this.
Celeste, you just come to, and you can see just
What? Okay.
Nyx is checking and wiping off her makeup where she put makeup on her bruise. Does she still have a bruise from where Celeste punched her?
yeah, faintly. Actually, no. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna bring everybody back now because I feel like this. Hold on. You can
Okay,
go
sorry.
back. No, this is good. They're just passed out. I was thinking something else. I kind of,
Sorry.
yeah. You can come back in. You come back in. I chose against. You know what? You guys can tune in to this. No.
I think Otto died.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not fine. I don't want Otto to be dead. But, Jeff, you can come back in. You guys are not a part of this, but you can hear it. I thought about being, like, going a different way, but I think it would be fine. So, Marlo, your bruise is gone. Or, fuck, Nyx. God damn it. Nyx, it's gone, and you look at Thaddeus with that, the same kind of concerned look that you shot Celeste as you like turn back around. He goes, "It's been 5 days."
When did you find our bodies?
5 days ago.
It's the morning of 5 days ago, early. Actually, Talon was doing his last rounds early in the morning, and all of you were passed out, like lifeless, in the room. And You know, as Celeste, as you like sit up and like uncover the blanket, the wool blanket that they had on you, you now see Killian and Figrin, Otto and Cyrus, who just look like they are in a comatose state right now. What did you see? What are you talking about? Where did you go? What happened? What did you do? Who? The objective was to retrieve the gem, not fuck with it. Did you fuck with it?
Yes, I think we may have accidentally. All right.
Some of the party got a little excited, inserted the thing into the thing, maybe, and then we thought we had gone somewhere.
You don't understand what you have just done.
It wasn't a general consensus. We were just some of us were just victim to
his stature, who has usually been like you know, he's an imposing figure, but he's a little bit older. You can see for a second what you would think his prime was, as he like breathes air and his shoulders stick out, and he looks at you, Nyx, and he goes, "You don't understand. Once that gem was in place, you're now bound. I can't send one of my more experienced groups to do this quest anymore. You are all linked to it." Fuck! He says, and he turns around. This inexperience will be a challenge. You better hope they all wake up. Next time, retrieve the gem. If the gem is supposed to be retrieved, don't do anything else. Nyx, he looks at you. Not that It's up to you to keep the intellects in check. They will lead you. They will lead.
She giggles.
Actually, hold on. They will follow you. You will lead them. They will follow you. Boy, all we can hope is that they wake up fine. And we can get to your training in the meantime. Anything?
If I know anything about those two, they're stubborn enough they'll wake up.
Let's hope so. Listen. You're in it now. You're in it now. Rest, recover, stay in the building. Wait for your party to hopefully wake up. Okay?
Will you be back?
I will be here. And I'm sorry, not all my anger is at you. This was just something that we had an idea of how to attack. And now the plans have changed. And let's just hope you all are up for it. Rest, recover, eat, do what you need. Anything else? You can see me if you need me. Questions? Concerns?
Were we able? We weren't found out about the heist, were we?
No, and that is the promising part of this mission. There were a little bit of questions from the prince. Clever. I like what you guys did. Took advantage. I will say that I believe Cyrus's cover has now been blown because he did not make the meet that next day. But that's fine. I think, well, I hope to have you around Aquanor a little bit longer. It might be time for you to take a break from the city. Once the rest of the party is or does wake up.
A quick question.
Yeah.
I don't mean to step over Nyx's authority or anything like that. But when we have a mission and there's pertinent information that is otherwise classified that might, change the direction of how we interact with whatever we're doing, can you let us know?
I think
Maybe.
I think by your actions you have interjected yourself into that path now. Before, it was need to know. This was your first mission as a group. Simple instructions, retrieve, not play with. All right?
Well, simple, but the other brainies didn't like simple. They wanted complicated.
I understand why Figrin and anyone would be curious. But I also know that if Figrin was reminded of the task, Figrin would follow authority.
Well, we're in it now.
You're in it
We'll
now.
talk to you.
I promise you, everything from here on out is on level. I think we all need some rest. I am a little bit more snippy than I would if this was. I guess this is as best as I could have hoped for, because don't get me wrong, I am overwhelmed with happiness that you are here. And you need to believe that. I am just concerned with the challenges that lie ahead.
I got another question for you.
One's full of questions.
I'll talk to you about that later. So the other team that you're talking about that we didn't know that they existed, the quote unquote more experienced team, would they be able to debrief us on anything that they had training on regarding this thing?
Yes, we could set that up. I
that
am
would be really
not
great.
sure how they are going to handle the news. You have to understand, and I know that you have only been with us for a limited time, and I have appreciated the intel that you have gathered for the agency. But these guys have been working on preparing for this for a long time. And maybe that's where my frustration comes through. I'm not looking forward to telling them they are no longer bound to this mission, and their determination and loyalty is now it's going to be a tough conversation. You have to understand. I will try to get them to give you everything they can. However, I don't know if most of them will walk the line of just handing over everything. With ease.
I mean, we need advisors to our mistake. Obviously, we're inexperienced.
This is fine. We will be fine. I know there was a reason that Valen wanted you all to work together. He trusts in you, all of you. Let's hope for the best. Rest your minds. Eat some food. You look.
I'm gonna go try wake up Killian.
I feel like I've just woken up. This is like the second time I'm waking up.
Killian doesn't wake up.
It's so weird.
Oh, I was gonna take out his flask and put it in front of his nose.
Nothing.
Popped open. Nothing.
Nyx is checking Otto and Killian for sunburn.
Yeah, I mean, they're fucking burnt. They're burnt to a crisp.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
I mean, meta talk for a second.
I mean, just on
The
one
Matrix,
side, though.
The
Just
body
one
manifests the hurt that's done when you're inside the.
That's what I'm trying to. That's what I'm trying to.
Either that or we traveled 5 days into the future, or 5 days into the past, and they found us. I mean, we time traveled and then we're knocked out for 5 days.
Right.
It could be one of anything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we could have come back the second that we left and then been unconscious for 5 days.
Exactly.
Yeah. All right, she's gonna lay back on the cot and just kind of stare at the ceiling.
You know what? You guys in off screen during the next week, you guys can get me what you want to do for the next 9 days. As it takes 9 more days before Figrin, Otto, and Killian start to come to. Your sunburns are now into a nice tan. For Killian and Otto.
Looking good.
Figuring, as you come to, your hand is still wrapped around the talisman. And both Celeste and Nyx, you know that they did not want to disrupt the body for that. And you know what? Yeah, you want to. Should we end it there? Or do you guys want to inform everybody and then plan? I don't know what would be more beneficial as like a memory thing, like going forward. Tim, you're muted.
I feel like discussing it next session makes the most sense.
I think
Yeah,
that,
probably.
Yeah, I think that
I'm
it would be
kind of
fresh.
him, but I was gonna ride whatever everyone else thought.
Well, it's also a nice point to
Right.
to break.
kick off. Yeah.
Yep. So, fuck. Chapter 3. You guys went back
Again.
and came forward with suntans.
Back to the future.
We're looking good. Real good.
You're the tan is
I gotta run, guys. I'll talk to you later.
Yeah. All right. Here, let me sign off here. So we got Sun and Shadows.
Don't forget to like and subscribe.
Yeah. We got.
Hit the notifications.
Do that thing.
Hit the bell.
Sorry, Andy. Notifications now.
I was gonna say we have Sun and Shadows this Saturday and Arcanus Rebirth next Tuesday. So.
Shop A and D&D.
As always, we are running a killer sale right now. 15% off all orders over $15. Just bam!
That's some tax day
snapping it.
shit.
It's spring break, yo! Get with it. All right.
D&D time.